it for me. Oh, why did you want to? Why did you ever run? When you know that we always are happy, all alone there on mountain home. Why did you leave me alone? For you know I'd be lonely without you, all alone at old mountain home. Oh, why did you wander? Why did you ever run? When you know that we always are happy, all alone at old mountain home. Up in heaven as we were at old mountain home. Oh, why did you wander? Why did you ever run? When you know that we always are happy, all alone at old mountain home. Ah, fiddle. Walked on me. Somebody's gonna pay for the way that you lied. Somebody's gonna learn that's something you just don't do to me. And somebody's gonna pay for the way that I've cried. The only way to get back at you is with someone new, someone who could be there all the time. I know it's wrong and it sure is cruel. I'm gonna break a heart the same way you did mine. Somebody's gonna pay for the way that you walked on me. Somebody's gonna pay for the way that you lied. Somebody's gonna learn that's something you just don't do to me. And somebody's gonna pay for the way that I've cried. handle such a foolish thing. No more will I show my hidden side. Open my heart, open my soul, and I told you things. All you did was take me for a ride. Somebody's gonna pay for the way that you walked on me. Somebody's gonna pay for the way that you lied. Somebody's gonna learn that's something you just don't do to me. And somebody's gonna pay for the way that I've cried. Somebody's gonna pay for the way that I've cried. Thank you, folks. Hey, we appreciate that. We're the Travelin McCourys. It's a pleasure to be with you this afternoon. Looks like all the weather's passed on, and we're going to have a nice weekend. We're from Nashville, Tennessee. If you give this fella a hand over here playing the fiddle, he's one of the finest you'll hear on the fiddle. He's won the Fiddle Player of the Year a couple years in a row. That's Jason Carter over there.
Bus. I thought I'm traveling this morning. I'm going to Shreveport down to New Orleans. I've been traveling these highways, been doing things my way. It's been making me lonesome, Henry and me. Now her hair was jet black, and her name was Bodine. Thought she was the cream of a Basin Street queen. She got tired of that snowy wine dream, began to feel lonesome, Henry and me. cashed in our sweets, gave them to a beggar who's mumbling through the streets. There's no escaping from a snowy white dream, born looking lonesome, ornery and mean. At dawn I'd pray to the Lord of my soul. I'd pray, dear Lord, do right by me. You know I'm tired of looking lonesome, ornery and mean. You know I'm tired of looking lonesome, ornery and mean.
Hey, Jason Carter right there.
Thank you so much.
He's lonesome tonight. Play the bass fiddle, Mr. Alan Bartram. Give him a hand tonight, would you please?
Thanks, everybody. Good to see you out there dancing, having a good time. As Ronnie said, it is our pleasure to be here tonight. I'm going to do what has become a bluegrass classic, the great definitive version by Tony Rice, a song called Old Train. Old train, I can hear your whistle blow, and I won't be jumping on again. Old train, I've been everywhere you go, and I know what lies beyond each bend. Old train, each time you pass, you're older than the last, and it seems I'm too old for running. I hear rusty wheels grate against the rail. They cry with every mile, and I think I'll stay a while. Old train, I can hear your whistle blow, but I won't be jumping on again. Old train, I've been everywhere you go, and I know what lies beyond each bend. Old train, each time you pass, you're older than the last, and it seems I'm too old for running. I hear rusty wheels grate against the rail. They cry with every mile, and I think I'll stay a while. Thank you.
Playing the banjo, he was the 2016 Banjo Player of the Year, voted by his peers here in Bluegrass. Brother Rob McCurry, give him a hand. Thank you.
Let your whistle blow. Midnight flyer, I paid my dues and I feel like traveling on. Runaway team of wild horses ain't enough to make me stay. Throw your rope on another man and pull him down your way. Make him into someone to take the place of me. Kind of a fool you wanted me to flyer. Engineer, won't you let your whistle blow? Midnight flyer. Paid my dues and I feel like traveling on. Santa Fe, maybe San Antonio. Any town is where I'm bound, anywhere to get me gone. Don't think about me, never let me cross your mind, except when you hear that midnight lonesome whistle blow. Midnight flyer, engineer, won't you let your whistle blow? Midnight flyer, I paid my dues and I feel like traveling on. Midnight flyer, engineer, won't you let your whistle blow? Midnight flyer, I paid my dues and I feel like traveling on, traveling on.
Folks, keep your hands together for one of my favorite mandolin players, your friend and mine, Ronnie McCourys.
I'm on a battlefield, surrounded by the ruins of the love we built. And then destroyed between us, the smoke has cleared. As I stumble through the rubble, I'm dazed, I'm seeing double, and I'm truly mystified. My new home is a shell hole filled with tears and muddy water, and the bits of broken heart. All around there is desolation, and the scenes of a devastation, of a love been torn apart. I live on a battlefield. One single drop of blood has spilled. It's no less horrifying. Sweet memories, memories of a bygone situation lie shattered, Lord, and battered, lie scattered all around. My new home is a shell hole filled with tears and muddy water, and the bits of broken heart all around. There is death love been torn apart. I live on a battlefield. On a battlefield, it's gonna take spine to carry on. I live on a battlefield, like a drowning man coming up for air. I live on a battlefield, I'm looking for another survivor. I can't find one anywhere. My new home is filled with muddy water. All around are bits of broken heart. My world is one of desolation and the seeds of a devastation. There is no consolation for love been torn apart. I live on a battlefield. I live on a battlefield. I live on a battlefield. Playing the hot guitar tonight, he's from the state of Tennessee. He's one of the finest you ever hear on a flat top. Right there he is, Cody Kilby. Over Buffalo, I'll be turning for home with a load to go, coming back from the borderline. I was 3 hours early, now I'm running late, trying to make a living, hauling that freight, coming back from the borderline. And I think of my baby fast asleep, when the sun comes calling, a new day leaps, from the rising the windshield to the locket where I keep her always. The bridge by the progress sign, I'm wired on coffee and hardened for time. Got my eye on the blue horizon line. Like a golden snake between the darkened sky and the frozen lake. My heart's still hoping that you might wake, coming back from the borderline. Over Buffalo, I'll be turning for home with a load to go, coming back from the borderline, coming back from the borderline, coming back from the borderline. That's Cody Kilby right there. It's one he wrote entitled Old Bud. Thank you, folks. Well, my father's, his name is Del McCourys, and we, hey. Thank you so much. We're going to see him tomorrow down in Dallas, Texas, but, hey, he says tell everybody hello, too. We have a festival up in Maryland. It's entitled Del Fest. It's a long way from here, but if you get a chance, it's Memorial Day weekend up there. It's in a little town called Cumberland, Maryland. We do this little number. It's entitled The Cumberland Blues. Stay much longer, Melinda. The sun is getting high. I can't help you with your troubles if you won't help with mine. I gotta get down, I gotta get down, gotta get down to the mine. Just one more night, I can't sleep here no more. Little pin clock says 7:45. You kept me up till 4. I gotta get down, I gotta get down, or I can't work there no more.
poor men make a $5 bill. Keep him happy all the time. Some other fellas making nothing at all, and you can hear him cry. Can I go, buddy? Can I go down? Take your shift at the mine.
Gotta get down to the Cumberland mine.
Gotta get down to the Cumberland mine.
That's where I mainly spend my time. I make good money, $5 a day.
Ain't any more of my move away.
But a poor man got the Cumberland blues. He can't win for losing. But a poor man got to walk that line just to pay his union dues. I don't know now, I just don't know if I'm going back again. I don't know now, I just don't know if I'm going back again. I don't know now, I just don't know if I'm going back again.
Rob McCourys right there on the 5 string.
Only miss the sun when it starts to snow.
Only know you love her when you let her go. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go. And you let her go. Bottom of your glass, hoping someday you'll make the dream last. But dreams come slow and they go so fast. You see when you close your eyes, maybe someday you'll understand why everything you touch surely dies. Well, you only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go. And you let her go. But love comes slow and it goes so fast. Well, you see when you fall asleep, never to touch, Lord, never to keep. For you love her too much and you dive too deep. Well, you only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go. And you let her go. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go. Well, you only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go. And you let her go.
grease in the middle. Make my home in the Hollywoodish hill. I make my living with a hillbilly fiddle, playing little runs in a funny little field. Well, I got me a gal by sawing on a fiddle, and the harder than a fiddle, the harder that she comes along. And we gotta get happy with the wiggle in the middle. That's when I know that I wanna go home. Play fiddle, play all day long. I hear you screaming at me way far away in the yard. Fiddle, play all day long. I hear you screaming at me way far away in the yard.
Jason Carter right there on the fiddle.
Thank you, folks.
Jason does rock, doesn't he? I agree. There's a song I wrote about a guy who had a really dangerous job and didn't get a lot of credit for it. It's called The Shaker. Nobody knows me, y'all heard of him. He left here a legend after dying at Big Ben. I aim to follow, cause we always was a team. Without my nerves of steel, he'd never beat Burley's machine. I ate the red shell rock dust sticking to my lungs, burying me inside out. I can't catch a breath, son. But back when I could sing, we'd keep the gang in time. Drilled a whole lot further when he'd raise his voice with mine. You swing the hammer, John, I'll hold the drill. I'll be your shaker, you know I always will. Careful with that hammer, my life is in your hands. If we don't make it through the mountain, John, I'll meet you over in the promised land. Big city dandy showed up to take our pay. What we'd clear in a week, he claimed he'd do in a day. That drill sure was a demon, a lot of noise, a lot of steam. But I saw right away it weren't no match for John and me. I'm the one, said Captain, let us have a go. We commenced drilling, the rest you know. Oh, we couldn't hear the freight train roaring in John's head. Went to fetch him water and come back to find him dead. I couldn't be a shaker for nobody less. Ain't nearly crazy enough to work with second best. When I'm gone, lay me down next to him in the sand. Let me rest in the shadow of the mountain and the land. You swing the hammer, John, I'll hold the drill. I'll be your shaker, you know I always will. Careful with that hammer, my life is in your hands. If we don't make it through the mountain, John, I'll meet you over in the promised land. John, I'll hold the drill. I'll be your shaker, you know I always will. Careful with that hammer, my life is in your hands. If we don't make it through the mountain, John, I'll meet you over in the promised land. If we don't make it through the mountain, John, I'll meet you over in the promised land.
I had a gun for every ace I've drawn, I could arm a town the size of Abilene. Don't you push me, baby, while I'm moaning low. Well, you know I'm only in it for the gold. All I am asking for is 10 gold dollars. I could pay you back with one good hand. You can look around about this wide world over, and you'll never find another honest man. Last fair deal in the country, last fair deal in the town. Put your gold money where your love is, baby, before you let my deal go down. Go down. Don't you push me, baby, while I'm moaning low. I know a little something you won't ever know. Don't you touch hard liquor, just a cup of cold coffee. I'm gonna get up in the morning and go. Last fair deal in the country, last fair deal in the town. Put your gold money this time. No, I've got no chance of losing this time. No, I've got no chance of losing this time. Thank you. Thank you. That's a great David Grisman number, The Dog. I send it out to the dog tonight, wherever he's at. Well, I know where he's at. He's with my dad, Don McCourys, in Memphis. That's what we call Waiting on Vassar, the great Vassar Clements. Thank you, folks, for being with us tonight. It's been a pleasure to be at the festival. We hope to come back again sometime. You've got an incredible weekend of music, so enjoy every bit of it. Rob McCurry on the banjo, Cody Kilby on the guitar. I'm Ronnie, Jason Carter, and this is Alan Bartram taking you out with 180 Road and Tom Travelin.
1, 2, 3, and... Back to riding up the belt as I'm stepping through the door. The captain says it might be rough, but the old red belly's gonna soar. It's a rough altitude and brings her down just fine. I gotta keep on traveling, moving on down the line. Diesel smoke is choking me as we're pulling up the hill. Got new treads on the bus, got no time for standing still. Rolling down the interstate, blowing by the signs. I gotta keep on traveling, moving on down the line. Bye-bye, so long, farewell, we'll be long gone. Bye-bye, so long, time is always right for moving on. When I wanna settle down, how could I be satisfied to plant my feet on solid ground? Don't ask me to give it up, this rambling life of mine. I gotta keep on traveling, moving on down the line. Bye-bye, so long, farewell, we'll be long gone. Bye-bye, so long, the time is always right for moving on.
weekend.